Madden 20. 6,063 overall.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Say what? I'm all right.
I don't need to. I go on, Eddie. Heavy on the edges.
Mahomes now on first down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. The tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Let's go, 30 base.
I might have to destroy you then.
Jones on first and 10. And
you can't hate Saquon
down here. A sack back at the 32. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On third down, Barkley. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. On fourth down, Jones being chased out left. That's to his running back, complete. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Nah, they take one.
Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Mahomes now on first down.
He's coming for him.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mark.
All right.
It's Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Oh.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Think wisely. Okay.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. For a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The toss out to Barkley. Rally to run. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
60 outlaw, 6-6, bullet pop. Bravo.
Nah, damn.
53, Mike.
Oh, no, that's a
defense, keep it up, guys.
Okay.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, flush to his right. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now McCoy. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Gotta stop. I hate playing this.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
His first running back, McCoy. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. On first down, Mahomes. He finds McCoy. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I can do something real mean.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Bye-bye.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Let's go, boy.
Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Chill out, boy.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Ooh.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
To the outside.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down, Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, as the first half is winding down, and the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Let me get back.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
I'll protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On third down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Hey, orbit. Shoot.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston under pressure. pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Lorenzo Carter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Mahomes. He's looking deep for Bell. It got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but and the ball is
Oh,
out.
no,
Jones
don't do that.
And lost it. And it's
Are
picked
they
up by the
tripping?
Chiefs.
Are they tripping?
This one back.
They want the game to come back.
Chiefs touchdown.
Are they tripping?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
They
No doubt
tripping.
about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going?
No way
definitely
Daniel Jones.
qualifies.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
I'm
That'll
telling
leave
you,
them
almost
with 2
like kicking,
remaining.
bro.
We'll be back after this.
It's only 4 minutes in the game left, bro. Come on, just get on the kick, bro.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful
let it
there on
roll.
the onside kick try.
I love when people do onside kicks, bro. I let it roll out of bounds.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
Come on, Saquon.
Barkley, toss play
Keep
left.
You going on?
He's
Yes, sir.
got
Say
the
it.
first down and more inside the 40.
Say it. And
And all the way in. Touchdown,
let's go, boy.
New York.
It's so city, boy.
Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum seemingly had shifted the other direction. Thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Right here trying to throw it to Tyreek Hill.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go.
Hey, you going to showboat on me?
Oh, okay. Chiefs touchdown.
Hey, you gonna dive in anything like that?
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle.
No side kicking, because you already know what happened last
here
time.
in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead. Charles,
he in his, he in his thing.
4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still
Big
wide
dog and
open.
his
But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots
big dog in his,
but make sure the clock continues to run.
It's hard to get him out
first
here.
downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Saquon Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. This is Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to
see that on live streaming?
But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
Can you tell that I'm live streaming?
Absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, running for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Julian Love picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Now it's Barkley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Scrubs. He told me before the game, take it easy on him. And I got Saquon Barkley. I'm not taking it easy on nobody. That's just how it is. Well, if you haven't subscribed, like, comment, share, turn notification bell. Do it right now. I'll catch y'all later.